guys, how are you doing? I hope you enjoyed the pan over of the painting. I am going to be going in more in-depth review at some point during this video because I want to do close-ups of the enhancements, where they were, how it affected the painting, and just my overall thoughts about this absolutely stunning painting. So first, of course, we are going to put these in order. I need to get this down and get this off of my table. It's the only thing, this thing just takes up so much space, but that's okay. I hope you guys are doing well. Happy Halloween. It is Halloween today. I hope you are celebrating it in whatever way you do celebrate it. As most of you may or might not know, it definitely is my favorite holiday. What am I looking for? 6. Okay. I don't know what's going on with my camera. If anybody has any suggestions, I have extensively, at this point, extensively. I'm about ready to take my phone to the store, Verizon. Okay, here's what's going on. I used to be able to video and everything was fine. Nothing was backwards. Nothing. I have been using this phone for I don't know how long. And I have been filming my videos and they have been absolutely fine. Maybe the occasional, oops, why is this backwards? But for the majority of the time, it has been just fine. Absolutely no problems, right? All of a sudden, I don't know why, everything's backwards. I keep going into my camera settings and disengaging the mirror camera settings or mirror front camera. And I go to check, it's backwards. I'm like, okay, so I turn it back on, I turn it back off, I go back. No, it's still backwards. I turn my phone off, I turn my phone back on, try to, reset my phone. Nope, it's still backwards. It is very frustrating. I don't understand it. Because everything that I've read says, just unmirror your camera, your front camera. Okay, well, it doesn't matter whether it's mirrored or not mirrored. It's still backwards. I mean, it's either not backwards or it is backwards. I don't understand how both settings can say that it's, or I don't know how both settings make it, having it in both positions would make it backwards for both. So I apologize for the fact that everything's backwards. I can't figure it out right now, and there's a lot of stuff I need to film. Like I said, I've been online extensively, and at this point I'm like, well, am I just gonna have to drive this to the dang Verizon store and have them look at it and go drive all the way over there, and they're like, why didn't you push this button? And me go, okay, I'm just glad you fixed it. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, so that's been going on all morning. I have been trying to fix it, and I'm like, you know what, I need to get going. I can't just sit here all morning and try to figure this out. So things are backwards. Yes, they are. I'm not left-handed, I'm right-handed. So anything you see is the other way. So yeah, this painting, I was so impressed with this painting. I have one of the other ones. So this is a series of paintings. There's a total of 6 now. There was 3, now there's 6. Goddesses by Drew Coleman. that are on Diamond Art Club. And I have 2. I would like at least the third one that I saw before I saw that there was 6. Okay, here we go. All right, and we are ready to put down. I also have the enhancements to go through and extra baggies of drills. So I have 2. I ended up with 2, one 939 and a 317. So we're just going to start with the regular drills first. Oh, well, I can see there's not a regular drill first. So let's do 141. I'll tip you a little bit so you can see what's going on. Oh. Yeah, so the painting was it's gorgeous, and they just did an amazing job. I was wondering, like, how on earth are they going to make the goddess look transparent? You know, I mean, we've got drills, people. We've got drills. Well, I probably need to tip it down anyway. Okay, actually, here's what I'm going to do. These do not have drills in them, the ones that have the pink. I chose not to put the enhancements in it this time. So, take these off. And did I bring my garbage? No. I'm going to have to get it. But they did it. They really made her look transparent, as you can see from the pan over. And again, I'll go over that here in this video a little bit later in more depth with the, so that you can see, if you haven't had, if you haven't used, you know, the DP with Sparkler Enhancement Kit, and you're like, why, you know, the whole round square situation, I will show you up close as I can get what that looks like when they are butted up against each other. So you'll get a sense of what that looks like. So, yeah. I can't believe tomorrow is November 1st. I just, you guys, it seems like the year just flew by. Does anybody else feel that way? Okay, let's grab some drills. I'm gonna have to move this over here. Hopefully I don't forget about it. If you'd like to know more about this storage system, I do have a video on it. You can go to, you can click on, you can sort videos on YouTube. So you can just go and hit sort. I think it's most watched or most viewed, something like that. And you can see the whole process of me setting this up if you're interested. People do ask me, and I forget to say something in the video. So yeah, feel free. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed recently. Welcome to our clan. It's a really great community here, and I am so thankful that I have the people in here that I do. I mean, man, yeah. Talk about amazing people. You guys are so amazing and supportive. So thanks for being there, you guys. Trying to get to 3,000. So if you're not subscribed and you find yourself watching my videos or you find yourself liking my videos, subscribing would be great. I'm going to be doing a 3,000 sub giveaway. I do giveaways when I hit like a milestone. So you do need to be subscribed and over 18 years of age. There will be other things coming up on that. Oh no, we have more 310. Ooh, okay. And as usual, quite a bit. Got some static here. Yeah, so you know what, I really enjoy doing YouTube. I think it's a lot of fun. What I have found, the secret is to stay away from things that are going on. Like, you know, watch videos that bring joy to you. Watch videos, you know, that are, I don't know, neutral or whatever, or just happy videos. Just a second, I have an idea. And yeah, that's how I kind of stay grounded, if you will, because it's so easy to do. I think I mentioned this before, but I'm not talking about diamond painting in particular. I'm talking about like all of social media. Now, I'm only on YouTube, and I do have an Instagram, but I don't use it. I haven't used that in like forever. And all it has is like cooking stuff on there. It just has like food, my family, Coco, you know, stuff like that. That's it. But I don't even really go on there. So I pretty much just stick to YouTube, because it's just so, I don't know what's going on. But it seems like every community meaning book clubs, you know, car buffs, like construction people, just, I'm just like, why is everybody upset? What are we upset about? What are we upset about? What's happening? I think I missed a memo somewhere. That's okay. That's okay. I'm glad I missed the memo. I don't want the memo. I don't want to read the memo. I don't want any more TPS reports. But yeah. Wow, I had somebody comment on one of my videos. It was so awesome. You guys, they have been watching me since I had 50 subscribers, which was just 2.5+ years ago. And I'm like, no way. They're like, yeah. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. That's crazy. So, oh, and I'd like to invite any YouTube creators out there again. I've been doing this lately because I thought, hey, why aren't we doing this? If you want to put your channel name down below and just introduce yourself a little bit, go right ahead. We'll go check out your channel. Absolutely. Yeah. We like to, oh, there's just so much static. We like to support other channels. So yeah, if you have a YouTube channel or, you know, a crafting, it doesn't have to be diamond painting if it's crafting or whatever, you know, go ahead. Don't use the word subscribe, but just, you can put your channel down there. YouTube's weird about that kind of stuff. So, I'm using, in case you're like, what are you doing? I'm using some, what is this? Static art. Just a skosh. Which is not making it any better. This is going to take forever, isn't it? Okay. So yeah, anyway. Are you guys dressing up for Halloween? What are you doing? I did a live last night. Oh, you guys, this is just... Did a live last night. Went really good. Had the usual people in there. I thought it went good. We always get the trolls. But I think I've said before, I don't care. I mean, if they want to give me views and stuff like that, I'm fine with that. Go ahead, troll away, right? But it's funny, some of the stuff, I'm just like, oh, you guys, I'm dropping trolls all over. I hope it's not all like this. If it is, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray these, and then I'm going to come back later and try to do it later. They weren't this staticky when I was working with them, so I don't know what the dealio is. We're gonna have to clean all these drills out. We meaning me. I have this container here. Okay, I have a true story for you. I don't know what year. I can't remember the woman's name. You can easily look it up because it's one of those weird, like, definitely you should be able to find it just by how I'm describing it. So, okay, there was a woman. She was married. She got pregnant. She had a baby. And the baby wasn't doing very well when it was born. It was doing fine. You know, she didn't have any problems during pregnancy, but once the baby was born, the baby kind of wasn't doing too well. And so okay, done with this, right? Wait, let me check. No, we're not, because I have a 317. So what are we going to do with this? I don't want just a baggie in here. Okay, we're going to have to add it to this baggie. You never know, because I like to do cross-stitch conversions, so I will definitely be saving this. So she had this baby, and the baby wasn't thriving. And so, of course, she did what any mother would do. She took the baby to the hospital. And we're talking like between a 1 and 3 month old baby, right? So little itty bitty baby. And by the time she took the baby to the hospital, I mean, literally, the baby was going downhill this fast. The baby was in massive distress. And got to the hospital, and unfortunately, the baby didn't make it. The baby passed. And it was very odd. You know, it was really odd. Like, the hospital didn't have like a diagnosis or anything like that. You know, they did blood work and stuff like that, but they couldn't find anything. There's so many drills going everywhere. I don't. And so during the autopsy, they did a, yum, I got a draw in my mouth. They did an autopsy, and they found antifreeze in the baby's blood stream. And so the woman, okay, are we done with these now? Yeah. Okay. So I can put this one away. Yes. So the woman was arrested and put in prison. Well, she was pregnant. And I mean newly, like, just found out she was pregnant. So she was pregnant in prison. And she kept saying, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. And the husband's like, there's no way she would have hurt the baby. So time goes by, she gives birth to the baby, and of course they take the baby immediately away from her, right? I mean, she can't have a baby in prison, and it was like life in prison that she was sentenced to. Well, the baby was given to some adoptive parents. I'm not clear on what happened with the husband. Maybe she cheated on him and that wasn't his child. All I know is this baby went to a different family. So they didn't really elaborate. So the baby goes to this other family. And in about 1 month, the baby started not doing very well. Now keep in mind, she's in prison. This woman is in prison, okay? The baby is now with a completely different family. Different baby, different family. The baby starts not doing very well. So they take the baby to the doctor and they can't figure out what's going on. So they admit the baby to the hospital. And the baby, oh, you, how? Okay. The baby ends up passing away. So what did they do? They did a toxicology report. And they found antifreeze in the baby's bloodstream. Well, what? So when they looked back, they were like, wait a second. So the woman's first baby died from antifreeze in its blood, and this baby died from the same thing? That's impossible. You guys, if I keep mixing, why? What happened? Okay, well, somebody, if you guys want to come over and help me sort drills, that'd be awesome. They're like, yeah. So some tissue samples were sent. This laboratory person was like, I would like some tissue samples, please. Like some blood samples, some tissue samples. Because this person was like very like, this is weird. So they kind of took it upon themselves because the police could care less. I mean, the woman's in jail, right? It's like, she obviously didn't do it. And then I'm thinking, well, what about the adoptive parents? So they didn't do it either? But the chances of that happening, I mean, it was just so weird. So the scientist took it upon himself, and he took some tissue, he took some samples, and he did a test on it. And he also sent some of it out to 10 different laboratories. You guys, all of the laboratories came back and said, there's antifreeze in the baby's tissue and blood. And he goes, no, there's not. There's absolutely not. There is an enzyme, something, okay, that a very rare, very, very rare, small amount of women produce. That is one, you know, on the periodic table where like it's H2O, okay? Antifreeze and this are like one apart, literally one nucleus apart or something like that. And he was able to prove that she, right. So they went and got blood from her, and indeed it was in her blood. So she was released from prison. She never did that. She never did anything wrong. She was convicted. She spent years in prison. I'm sure absolutely mourning the loss of not one, but 2 babies, knowing that she didn't do that, and probably completely confused, maybe even thinking her husband did it, right? Or a babysitter, or I don't know, a family member, because it's like she was also told that and probably just completely shocked. Like, what? Yeah, isn't that crazy? Man. That is just, I mean, we need to be more careful. People need to be. And then I started thinking, wow, you hear a lot about all this antifreeze in people, but it's not going to happen in an older person. Those are just people being not good people. If you know what I mean. So yeah, anyway, she was released, but she can obviously never get that time back. She can't get her babies back. So yeah, if I were her, I wouldn't have any more babies because I don't know if there's like a cure or something. They didn't elaborate on that either. So I don't know, like, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. But then I'm like, well, how did she survive when she was a baby? I don't know. I have so many questions about stuff like that. Time's crazy, isn't it? So crazy. So crazy. Okay, 5:35. What? So far I've got all these colors. Oh wow, hardly any of this left. Wait. Oh, okay. Yes, let's grab the correct container. So I'm excited about my next painting for November. I am going to tell you it is a landscape. If you didn't watch my live, then you will have missed it. I did unbox it on my live and kind of go over the canvas on that live, which I will not be doing during the kit up. I mean, I'm not gonna obviously unbox it during the kit up because it's already been unboxed now. So, oh shoot. Okay, sorry, am I in your way? I don't know if my head's in your way or not. Okay. On to the next one. So I'm going to, oh yeah, this is completely different. Geez, at least I'm paying attention for once. I have something that I really want for Christmas. There's two things that I really want for Christmas. One is not expensive and the other one kind of is. But I'm going to ask for both. One is just a canvas. I need a canvas, a blank canvas from Heaven and Earth Design. So I'm gonna ask for that. I mean, I'll go ahead and order it though, because, you know. And the other thing is, well, it's a surprise. That's gonna be a surprise because, yeah, I have a plan. So I have a plan, Stan. I have a plan, Stan. Yes, and eaters. So Lizzie from Lizzie's World of Gems has convinced me to sign up for the Christmas premiere. Thanks, Liz. And yeah, so I'm signed up for that. I'm not really sure. I've never done it before. I was invited last year. But I didn't do it. So yeah, I'm gonna do it this year. So we'll see how that goes. That should be fun, huh? It's like a 1 hour whip and chat, and they just run them consecutively so that you know, if you're alone at Christmas or whatever, you have Christmas stories to listen to, or you know, whatever people are going to do for their video format. Yeah. So I hope I do a good job. I have an idea of what I'm going to do, but oh, these are on the wrong side of this card. There we go. 645. So this had, I don't even know how many colors, because we're going to go over that here in a little bit. Well, it had 61 colors, actually. Sorry. Plus, it had some enhancements, of course, which we're going to put away. Not too many enhancements, but we'll count them here as we go. Okay, we're done with this. Wow. Okay. Oh, I have all of these to put away. Oh my. Well, there's always tomorrow. Oh, and this one I can put away. Okay, so we're here for now. 800. What are you guys working on for November or currently? Mine is seasonally themed. I like to do my paintings like that. So, oh, I do need to pick out a small painting though for this month. I have not, oh shoot. Oh no, okay, 803, right. 803. I need to pick out like a small Temu one. Oh my goodness sakes. Did you see that? Wow. Well, maybe not do it on top of this. I don't know. I don't know. They're going everywhere. Now, I haven't vacuumed my room today. No. Usually I have, but I haven't. So that was kind of smart actually, because now I'm going to have to. Look at that. Look at that. Because I hear them flicking all over the, oops, sorry, flicking all over the floor. Let me move this so I can see. Here we go. I wanted to do the, oh, let's see one that doesn't match. Okay, we will not be picking up those three. These three can go in the jar, or four. Well, it's not raining today. It was supposed to. But it's not. It'll probably rain later. Okay, it typically rains on Halloween here, typically. But it's fairly warm. I mean, I think it's in the 40s. So okay, 823. Pretty darn full. Is this a different color? No. Let's see, these don't have static. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, that bag is not going to have any more going into it. An 824. This needs to be really cleaned with Goo Gone. This set. Man, I do it every time. It just, I cannot believe how sticky the stickers make it. Okay. Okay, I'm doing it over here, sorry. Well, I'm not sorry, I'm not gonna keep dumping them into the container. Oh, thank you. Come on, guys. Well, it's Friday. I don't know what's going on this weekend. I have been going through my books, my clothes, my cabinets, like bathroom cabinets, to see if there's expired, cold medicine, you know, that kind of stuff. And I have been I have like 3 massive bags by my front door that need to go into my vehicle for donation. I'm not donating the expired stuff. I'm throwing that away. But I'm saying the clothes and books and stuff. And typically we will do that when we take Coco to the vet. She does need to get a rabies vaccine. And then, yeah, I guess she's ready to get her nails prettied up again. So we'll go ahead and have that done. Always got to get her nails done. Man, her nails grow so fast. If you guys have dogs, do their nails grow really fast? Man. Oh, I'm going to tell you guys. So one of our goats, Zelda. Okay, there's no sticker on here. Oh, well, let's do 840 first. Okay, we don't have an 840. She's the queen. They call the head of the herd a queen. Yeah, I'm not kidding. 840. No. Okay. And I was looking out there. And I'm like, what is wrong with her udder? So they're dairy goats, and her and Maya were one of our top producers. I used to get almost a gallon of milk from each of them every day. Now, they have not been bred in years. Okay, we only have 2 goats, Ezzy and Zelda. Ezzy really didn't ever give that much milk, but Zelda did. And I look out there and her udder is completely full of milk. And I'm like, what? How is this even possible? She hasn't been bred. So in case you guys don't know, you have to breed an animal for them to produce milk. So otherwise their hormones don't go off, right? Their hormones aren't alerted to the fact that they need milk. So they don't produce milk. You guys, she has a full udder of milk. And I had to look it up because I was like, oh, is there something wrong with her? No. In very rare cases, you can have goats, not rare, but in some cases, you can have goats that just produce milk. There's several different reasons for it. Hers seems innocent enough. And there's nothing I can do about it. If I milk her, then she's just going to produce more milk. And I'm just like, how do I have a goat on Halloween too? How do I have a goat that has a full bag of milk? I don't know. It's never happened. Like I said, she hasn't been bred in years. It's never happened. She's never done this. No, you guys, wait, maybe it's this one. I'm like, I don't want to get a 4th bag. Yeah, well, I think it's this one. But yeah, so I can't milk her. Yeah, it was this one. Because it'll cause it to hang out longer. And I need her to not do that. So she's just being a goat. And trying to scare her mother. Because I was like, what is wrong? Okay, 924. So yeah, learned something new after having goats for how many years? Didn't even know that. Didn't even know that was a thing. Didn't even know that was possible. Oh, these are not the... Yeah, they are. They're the same color. Didn't even know that was a possibility. So... yeah, the only way that you're getting milk from a cow is because they're being bred and then they produce milk. So that's how you get the milk. I remember before I was vegan, and I don't care. I'm just bringing this up because this was my perspective. But I remember before I was vegan, I'm like, why are the vegan people standing in front of the dairy aisle protesting the milk? I'm like, we don't kill cows for milk, only for meat. And I didn't know the whole thing. So now I'm like, oh, okay, it makes sense to me. I don't think that they should be doing that, but I'm just saying, okay, I get it. Oh, no drills, Becky. I think I've said this before, but I feel like I need to wash these with soap or something. It's like, what is on them? Okay, 931. There were so many blues and greens and browns in this painting. And, ooh, I'm gonna test this. I was like, man, this is gonna be a really dark painting, and it wasn't. It really wasn't. Oh, well. Yeah, it is a shade off. Dang it. Let's see if I can get this sticker on here. They've been coming off really nice, so. Yay. There we go. I have something arriving tomorrow that I'm really excited about. I can't talk about it, but I'm excited. So I will talk about it, but not now. Okay, hold on just a second. And I'm back. I'm still recovering from being sick. Jeez, this is just ridiculous. It's like I'm okay and then I'm not, and then I'm okay and then I'm not. So I'll go through periods where I have like energy, you know, where I'm like up and I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm doing pretty good, and then it's just like crash. And this is week 5, you guys, of me being very, very fatigued. That's my major complaint right now. My cough does seem to have subsided. I just realized that as of this morning. Now, didn't we have a 9:30? We do. We have a 9:39. Okay, but that's going to get a separate baggie because this one's pretty full. And we'll go ahead and try to use this sticker. My cough is gone. My headache's gone. Now I'm just dealing with fatigue that I've never experienced fatigue like this before. I don't think. It's hard to explain. It's just it's very uncomfortable, actually. Yeah, it's uncomfortable, fatigue. I take vitamins. My blood work, every time I get my blood work done, it's always the same. It's just good. Your blood work's really good. In fact, if anything, my calcium has been high before, and that's the only thing that I got quote unquote flagged for. And when I asked about it, because they didn't even say anything, you know, there's just, I'm gonna save this little tiny bit. They didn't even say anything, you know. I just checked my chart and I'm like, ooh, what does that mean? And of course I look it up on Mr. Google Pants. I'm so tired of doing that. Not a good idea to do that. So I just messaged the doctor and I'm like, hey, can anybody get back on, you know, like, why is this high? And they're like, oh, don't worry about it. That's, you know, that can happen, blah, blah, blah. But it's not doing anything. You know, you don't really need to worry about it unless it's an ongoing thing, because apparently if you do have high calcium, it can lead to potential osteoarthritis, that type of stuff. But I already have that. Maybe it's because my calcium's too high. I don't know. So, yeah, I've had osteoarthritis for a while, and I don't care about sharing this information with you guys, but so when I had my gallbladder removed, you know, so they did, like, you know, CT scans, CT scan, yeah, they did not do an MRI for that. They did a CT scan. Okay, so they did a CT scan, and blood work, you know, they did the whole gamut, whatever they do. And it comes back and it's like, it literally says, I have, now I'm going to forget what it was called. Oh, this is not even close. Okay, I don't even know why I brought this up because now I can't even remember what it's called. It's horrifyingly scary. Something about my aorta having atherosclerosis of my abdominal aorta. That's what it was. And I'm like, huh? And you guys, nobody's ever said anything to me about it. They're not like, so yeah, we need to talk about this. Like, this is like, this is serious. Cause I'm like, that sounds really bad. Like, I don't know, to me as a layman, that sounds really scary. Like, what? Does that mean I can have a heart attack at any time? What does that mean? So that was something else I forgot to ask the doctor. No, it looks the same to me. Ask the doctor about. Because nobody ever said anything to me. And, okay, so part of me is like, well, if nobody said anything to you, then it's fine. And I'm like, nah. I'm not going to trust that process. There's no. I want to know what this is. So I just keep forgetting. In fact, I should probably go on my chart and send him another message. Hey, what's this mean? Oh, it means you're going to pass away. Why? I don't know. But I've had it for at least 6 years. So I don't know. Don't know. It's so awesome getting old and crickety. Old and crickety. That's me. Old and crickety. I don't feel old though. My body hurts all over, but I don't feel old mentally. It seems like I'm old mentally, but it's because words don't like to come out of my mouth properly. Like blah, 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 blah all the time. It's all right. Who cares? Right? As long as the message gets across. I could sit here and go, It's just like talking to somebody in real life though. You know, I don't want to edit out my stuff. Oh, what a nightmare. No, thank you. I make too many mistakes to sit there and edit. I don't want to. Well, I think some people enjoy editing, and I think that's awesome. I would love to find somebody who loves editing to help me with my videos, but I do not enjoy it. I don't like it. Oh, this is a different color. Okay. I don't enjoy it, so I'm like, no. I don't think... I think it probably bothers some people. That's fair. You know, not everybody's cup of tea. So, but I think for the most part, everybody's kind of like, huh, I do the same thing. So, right. Wow. Look at that. Look, you guys, can you see the different? I mean, that's pretty striking. I'm wondering who that other one is from. It would be a premium or a resin canvas, but I don't know from who, what, where, why. So my girlfriend wants to go live later today, and I have a costume, but I don't have the energy to dress up. I thought I was going to dress up, and I'm just like, I don't even know if I have it in me. I don't. I had stuff I had to do today, and I did them. Oh, shoot. You know what? I think I have to throw some stuff in the dryer, actually. I've been having a hard time remembering to throw stuff in the dryer. I don't know why. Like, I'll throw stuff in there, and then I hear my washer go off, and I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I'm going to finish doing this real quick, and then I'm going to go up there and go put it in the dryer, and then I don't know what happens. Before I know it, I'm going upstairs to go to bed, and I'm like, oh, because our laundry room's upstairs, and I'm like, oh, I forgot to put this stuff in the dryer. Which, I mean, it's fine because I can just throw it in the dryer. We can't hear it from our bedroom. So, but still, it's annoying. It's like, I mean, I don't need the clothes right away, but I don't know. I'm telling you, I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I feel like watching a movie, some scary movies today. It's tradition. It's tradition. 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 Who knows what that's from? I can't do any more of it because of YouTube. I really wish we could play music on here. I totally get why we can't. 100%. What I don't understand is why I can use the music on a short, but I can't use it on my video. What? What you say? I don't know how that... There's got to be a reason why we can use it on a short, but not on a video. And you literally cannot use it on your video. Like, you can't even use it for 30 seconds, you know? I think it's 8 seconds before YouTube's like... I was going to post a video. I didn't, but I was going to. Wait a second. No, I did post a video, but I had to edit the music out. So I was going to post a video. No, wait, yeah. But I had it on private, right? And what YouTube does is it checks your stuff. So the AI listens. And I don't know, visually does something. I don't know if it visually, but it definitely listens to your video. And it will tell you whether or not, yes, you can monetize this, or, ooh, you can't monetize this, or if you do, you're going to get in trouble type of a thing, quote unquote, okay? Or what this one did, this was so weird. I had never had this happen. I haven't been doing YouTube for very long, so that's why this hasn't happened to me. It literally said, oh, yeah, you're totally fine. You can totally post this video. And I was like, that's so cool. I can. And they're like, yeah, you can post it. They're not literally saying this. And I'm like, well, what does that say right there? And where the monetization is, which basically it's just a dollar symbol. It's a green dollar symbol. But instead of that, or no, wait, it did have that. It had the green dollar symbol, but next to that there were 2 green lines going like this, and it said shared. And I said, shared? What? And it's like, oh no, you can totally use this video, but you're going to share half your earnings with the creator of the music. And I was like, oh, no, thank you. I don't want this song. No, thank you. I mean, fair's fair. They made the song. I didn't. Technically, I'm stealing it, right? So, but I didn't know I was. There are songs on YouTube. YouTube gives you, like, music that you can use, right? But some of the music that they give you, it's like, no, you can't use that. You have to, it's a share. I have looked so hard for music. I don't know what the heck that sound was. My son's doing something outside. He took today off for some reason. But, yeah, there are songs, like Canva has music. YouTube has music, and it's like, oh yeah, here's some songs that you can use. Go ahead. You can go ahead and use it. Just make sure that you credit the artist in your video, you know, down below in the description. I'm like, oh yeah, no problem. You guys, I've gone through and you know what? I've thrown this stuff away. I don't know why I'm keeping this. And I'm like, yeah, okay, that's not a problem. I would gladly credit the artist. Oh, okay. And again, I inserted the music and it was like, no. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Because everybody else seems to find music. But again, I am so computer illiterate. I don't know how I managed to do everything that I did as a teacher, because I had to use the computer every day. Emails, conferences, just, you know, Word documents, creating assessments. I mean, it was just, I don't know. I don't know how I did it. That's why I'm like, why can't I figure stuff out? Yeah, this bag's mixed. We're just gonna go with it. Wonder if my son is going somewhere for Halloween. Maybe he has plans to go to a party. When they go to a party, they always get an Uber, as we know, if you watch that other video. Yeah. I don't want to do that again. So he's agreed to let me know if there's a creepy guy sitting in my driveway in the pitch black, not responding to me or my flashlight. He's going to let me know. That's the plan. So that's good. Okay, we are, you guys, just a few. Oh, okay. So we're done with these. We're going to go ahead and move on to the specials. So now I can go over. Let me go ahead and insert my review for the canvas, as well as where the specials are, and then we'll come back and do the specials, because I think that will make more sense. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, guys, so we have a little bit more detail here that I'd like to talk to you about. So we have, these are some of the enhancements that you're seeing. The green glitter, absolutely gorgeous. As we move over here towards the moon, you can see some of the rounds that are 4 square paintings. Now, you can see how they butt up against each other like that. Okay, if you haven't, you know, seen a close-up of something like that yet. So some of the other things that really impressed me were the fires. They chose to, DP with Sparklers used the pearls. I think you can see them there. They used this confetti AB crystal, which is like a rainbow. It's absolutely gorgeous. And of course we have the goddess. You can see the amazing job, in my opinion, that they did of making her look translucent, right? We would be back here looking at it. Look at that. I think that is pretty darn impressive. Coming over here, again, we have more, well, we have hair. That's normal at this house. We have some more rounds. So I'll try to get in here. If I get too close, it gets blurry. So here is how they look with the squares. So you can see here, right, a little bit of gapping. There are gappings happening simply because you have rounds, right? All rounds, sorry about my hand shaking. All rounds are going to have those open spaces, but you can see how they fit well with the squares. And again, you're not going to be up that close. You're going to be back here, right? So I love the painting. There's some more pearls. Look at how that is just lit up. The painting is a spectacular image. The colors are beautiful. Again, remember I said browns, blues, and greens. Of course, there are some other colors in here, but predominantly, it's very clear what the picture is. I just think that Diamond Art Club, Drew Coleman, and DP with Sparklers did an excellent job on this. I love how we've got this coming down. Again, her dress is kind of drifting off here. So I highly, highly recommend this painting. I did not have any issues with it. I started it, I believe, I'll go over this in my October in review, but I believe I started it on the 3rd and I finished it on the 30th. I did have a lot of other projects going on. It's a 27.6 by 27.6. So anyway, yeah, absolutely gorgeous. I will also be doing a short of this as well. All right, on to continuing with the video. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you got some information, maybe even some inspiration. If you haven't done an enhancement kit yet, or dare I say, just do it yourself. Just, you know, look at it and go, yeah, this might work here, this might work there. Okay, so here are the actual enhancements. Let's put these away first. These are the ones that came with the kit. So we've got some fairy dust. I'm gonna tilt this so you can see what I'm doing with my pink shoes. Okay, so we have 161. My fairy dust is, for right now, over here, not organized because I just don't feel like I have enough. So I don't have this one. So we're going to make a bottle. Like that backwards. Oh, this is so irritating. You guys, I don't know what happened to my phone. Why I have been able to film for like so long without it doing this. I don't know. As soon as I'm done with this video, I'm going to, I think at this point I might actually even call Verizon and just be like, hey, I know you guys normally don't talk about this kind of stuff, or maybe you don't handle this kind of stuff, but what is the deal? Like, is there a reason my phone would be doing this? Okay, this is 775, and I don't have 775. Let's get one. It's just one of those, you know, annoying, irritating things that it shouldn't be happening, and yet it is. And you're just like, what? Like, why? So, and everybody's like, just turn your mirroring off. Yeah. I've even looked in other parts of the settings of my phone to no avail. So maybe I can find a video. I don't know. Okay, 33. Sorry, I was just double checking. 3363. Nope. No. 3363. Okay. Good. I'm getting some new fairy dust here. We like that. Okay. Lots of different colors. Again, these are not organized. I'm not ready to organize them until this fills up. Until this particular rectangle fills up, I'm not going to. Okay, 3765. I have a 3766. Let's see, 30. I have a 37. Okay, I don't. So 3765. Okay. I might want to look and see about ordering some more bottles. I think I said that last time. And also some more stickers, some more of these glittery metallic, you know. Oh, geez, stickers. Let's not do it out of the drawer. Glad I did not do that over the drawer. There we go. That's quite a bit. I do have some bottles here. Okay. So now we're going to get into the DP Sparkler ones, and I do those differently. I haven't come up with like, oh, you know, this is a sure thing how I'm going to do it yet, but we don't need this anymore. So, okay, right. So there's a reason why there are no labels on top of here. So these are the round drills that are for the squares, right? And then the labels inside. But for something like this, right, I'm going to go to my crystal jar, which is here. And this is a rainbow. I think I'm going to go ahead and put that with the pinks. That's just what it reminds me of. And that's a crystal AB. So then we have crystal 317, which is a gray. Okay. So that should be, that's black, that's brown, purple. Okay, so we're going to do it back here. Do I have more crystals? No, those were the only crystals. Okay. Easy peasy. Excuse me. Now for these, I'll get to where I put that in a second because I'm going to have to move my entire setup. So here we have, this is correct? Yes, this is, these are my glitters. I only have this much. So I only have two. 3808. I do have a 3808. Just a moment. Okay, sorry, I had a delivery. It wasn't for me. Boo. Okay, 3808. Indeed. I probably should do a tray. But am I? No. Oh, I'm hearing them go into my drawer. Right at the very end. Why? They're static? What? Hold on. Crawling up the drawer. Okay. I think we've got it here. Okay, come on out. Come on out. You know what? Bye. No, I don't care about those last couple ones. It's not worth it. But I see one here and here. Okay. There we go. Okay, and we have one more glitter, 844, and I do not have that. Let's go back to our stickers, 844. Just got brown. I really, oh wow. Yeah, well, it's okay. Oh, jeez. There's drills. My floor is covered in drills. I actually found a drill in the shower today when I was cleaning the shower. I'm like, no. They're everywhere. I found one in my bra. Sorry, I'm not trying to be weird, but I did. Don't ask me how that happened. Oh, shoot. Okay. Okay, well, I've made a massive mess. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, that's a nice, this is the one thing I really like about this system is if you want to clean out from underneath her, you just lift these up, right? Super easy. Let's put these in a jar as I knock everything over. Okay, so the next one are these two. Now these are going to go, I have already pre-cut the labels, the label, which is backwards for you. So the labels go in first. And again, I am storing these with my squares because these go with the squares. If you try to put these rounds on a round painting, it's not going to work out. They are not the same size, right? So, yeah. I mean, I would recommend that you keep them with your squares, but you do whatever you want. If it makes more sense to you, you know, like, well, no, they're round. I need to, you know, if that's the way your brain works, obviously do that. I'm doing this because, and I will probably come back at some point and either somehow color code these or I don't know, something. Again, this is a process. I don't know because now I'm collecting so many of these, right? That I'm just like, I don't know what to do. So let me know what you guys do. See, these easily just, they just curl right in there. Super, super easy, right? Okay. Perfect. That can go back in here. Got there. Let's put these away. Look at all of these stickers. Oh my goodness. No, I don't keep them up here. Keep them here. No. Where do I keep these? Ah, right here. Okay. So it looks like, I think I can, yes, reuse these baggies. I love it when I can do that. Oh, look at all of these that came out. Okay, so with the pearls, I'll do something. One of my subscribers and someone who is in our Facebook group, Shirley, she gave me this idea. So let's get to it. I take that back. Normally I would show that to you. However, I just remembered these are for squares. So I'm not going to go into my round. I was going to go into my round cabinet and show you what I did for the round specials. However, this is a, this is for a square. It's a Pearl AB for square 745. So what I'm going to do, let me put these in here first. And I'm going to just simply cut this. And this is how I do it for the other labels as well. And now it's not sticky, okay? And then I'm just going to put it in there. Oh, where are you? Okay, and there we go. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. All right, you guys, that is all for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Wow. It'll be November 1st the next time you see me. So happy Halloween. Loves.